The young mother to investigators.
I said, "This is my daughter. I'm introducing you to my daughter because I don't want her to be just a case. Please help her." She had a big smile. You could actually put a real face to something rather than seeing a distortion of that from injuries that happened to somebody, which made it even more personal because now you can take a look at someone and they're not a piece of evidence anymore. They're a real person.
As months pass, Nanette Krenzel seems destined to fade into obscurity. An unsolved homicide, just like countless others along the bleak stretch of road known as the dumping fields.
You're working other things, but still, there were sleepless nights that I had, just wondering, what else could we do? What other stone did we not overturn?
It made being out in the public hard, because you looked at everyone as a suspect, because it could have been anyone, because you had no answers. You didn't know who the person was next door. You couldn't trust your best friend. You couldn't trust anyone.
Then, 3 days after Christmas, and 7 months after the murder, a random call promises to blow the murky case wide open.
A woman called the Chicago Police Department. She said that she had talked to her daughter, and her daughter says that 7 months prior, she witnessed her husband kill a woman in Chicago.
A knife?
The details her daughter shared are precise and very disturbing.
She's like, "Mom, you don't know what he's capable of. He killed a woman with a baseball bat, and he stabbed her that Mother's Day weekend. And then he told me that the same thing would happen to me if I ever told anyone." And she said that the woman that he killed had dark hair and green eyes.
Mother's Day weekend, the same time Nanette was killed. The victim had dark hair, green eyes, just like Nanette Krenzel.
Chicago put 2 and 2 together and figured that this was Nanette.
The woman ratting out her husband is Diane Lee, an apartment manager who lives in the small town of Paragould, Arkansas. Her husband is Michael Lee, an auto mechanic. They live 500 miles away from Chicago, and as far as detectives can tell, there was no personal relationship between the couple and Nanette. But Diane and Michael turn out to be recent transplants to Arkansas. 7 months ago, they moved there from a quiet suburb of Chicago, half an hour from where Nanette was found. Investigators fly to Arkansas to find out if there's any truth to Diane's wild accusation.
Knocked on the door and said, "Hi, we're here to talk to you about a homicide that occurred in the city of Chicago."
My mom had no right to call you.
Diane claimed that her mother was just causing trouble, she didn't know anything.
It seems like a dead end, but something prompted Diane Lee to open up to her mother. Detectives persuade the woman to come to the police station, where she stuns everyone. Coming up, the awful truth about Nanette's last hours of life.
She said was that it was my mom's destiny to die the way she did.